Welcome to Insights Live. I'm Rebecca Selby, joined today by PJ Yakovlevich from TEC. PJ, how are you?
Lovely, and thanks for having me here.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
You know, a year later.
Yeah. It's a great annual meeting of the minds, I think.
Yes.
So let's talk about a couple of things that we have on the docket today. As an analyst, you have a lot of perspective on what's happening in manufacturing specifically. And we have questions for you about AI and machine learning. So can you tell me a little bit, what is AI for those out there who aren't familiar with the phrase?
There is artificial intelligence, and a definition of that would be computers being able to emulate humans and our intelligence. And I think we are still far away from there.
From computers taking over the world and us not needing any more children.
Menacing people, or we are losing jobs and all that kind of stuff en masse to them. What I tend to use as an AI, I prefer to use the term augmented intelligence, which means computers sort of helping humans and in a way being able to crunch data, go through some algorithms, detect some patterns which are not easy for human naked eye to discover, and giving us some useful suggestions. That way sort of enriching our work instead of eliminating our work.
How does that feed in or work in with machine learning?
Well, machine learning would be one particular technology part of AI, augmented or artificial intelligence. Because I mean, there are several different things on methods that artificial intelligence would be like an umbrella term for various kinds of methodologies. So one is machine learning, the other one would be deep learning or natural language processing, you name it. So even like special rule-based engines would also be part of AI and that kind of stuff. With machine learning, sort of doing exactly as I tried to define previously, go through some rules and algorithms, trying to find some patterns of interest that maybe we as humans wouldn't notice and make us aware of that now.
And I think that helps because there are a lot of customers out there, there are a lot of just people in the manufacturing industry who've heard these terms, but they're not necessarily familiar with what they mean.
Yes, and they may even be deterred or even like intimidated. Like, oh, do we need that? Is that like a rocket science? How can that help us?
So what do you see in the future with this regarding manufacturing? Do you see any trends or anything that you think is going to come into fruition down the road in the next 5 years?
Many other possible, I mean, so just preventive maintenance would be one that seems to already have taken hold in use, but I'm hearing about some people, for example, using machine learning in demand forecasting. For example, what happens now when you are introducing new product and you don't have much data about that, or now in these days of mass customization and customers wanting particular product for them, almost every product is now becoming the long tail product rather than with irregular demand, rather than being a standard product where you can easily use historical analysis and all that. So machine learning is one way to help do more accurate forecasting of these kinds of
The possibilities
things.
are endless.
Yes.
Thank you.
Almost endless.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to sit down with you.
Yes, likewise.
If you have any questions about the things that we've covered today relative to artificial intelligence, machine learning, or Epicor solutions, please visit epicor.com.